Sorry, just while we're on the topic of, like, you know, rich people in England, there's this estate. Well, we're not in England in this game, we're in Belgium. But there's an estate outside of London which was gifted to, like, Queen Victoria's right-hand man. His family have now loaned it out and turned it into a safari park because of all the exotic animals the douchebag bought over the years.
Yeah.
But what I was getting to with the secret passage is that he built several little homes on the property for each of his mistresses. And he had secret passageways from the house so he could get to them without his wife or any of the other mistresses knowing about the others.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Just all these
Rich
women just
people.
being like, oh, look at all my all-female neighbors. Okay,
Yo,
it's
but
telling
they
me
were
I
far
need to...
enough apart because...
Sorry,
But they were far enough apart because Victoria gave him so much money.
No mansion without a secret passageway. Absolutely. If I had a mansion, 100%.
Yes.
100% I'm getting secret passageways.
If you have the opportunity to build or remodel your house in such a way, I think it's a wasted opportunity if you don't include a secret passage in there somewhere.
Okay. So Saint 1, we already have that saint. And then we have another one. And all the 6 guests are staying on this floor.
Yes. Except for the other one, who's on the 2nd floor.
Well, yes, I'm just... But... So it must be in there. To the southeast.
What about that other door next to the plant? Yeah.
That's to the southeast quarter. They're both... Or northeast quarter, sorry.
Ah.
I don't need to venture to this part of the house just yet. It does want me to talk to Gideon. I just want to see where everyone else is staying, because there's only 2 rooms. See, how can you say 6 people when there's only 2? Okay, it must be on the other side then. Okay, let's talk to Gideon.
Yeah.
Please, ask away, detective.
I'm aware finances can be a sensitive subject, but may I ask of the house's situation?
As far as I'm aware, everything is in order. From what I understand, the late Viscount had made some questionable investments. But that is all in the past.
And regarding the payment of the blackmail?
Angeline does not have to worry about money anymore. I was born into some wealth, and I have earned my own fortune.
Okay.
Merci, monsieur. I shall leave you to prepare for tonight's celebrations.
Let's go upstairs. Oh, we can't go upstairs yet. Okay, then. Okay. Oh, but Florida's still popping up, so Florida's still here. Huh? What?
I hope it's not him. I hope he's not a bad person, because it sounds like he and Angeline could have a really happy future.
Yeah. He believes finances are in order, but the family is also keeping up appearances.
Another success. I never doubted myself.
It looks like the family have finally got back on track with their money problems. Great to hear. So they're taking care of the money for now. Okay. Talk to Gideon, we did. Talk to Zakaria. It was Zakaria, right? He said, call me Zach. We'll just call him Zach.
Yeah. Zach.
With your JoJo pose.
Detective, it looks as though I might be out here all weekend. What can I do for you?
Would it not be easier for the staff to find the staff yourself instead of waiting for their return?
I'm a guest. I shouldn't have to go around chasing them.
Look at the darkness, the dark circles they put under his eyes. Like, he looks, and his eyes even look a little bloodshot because he's drunk.
Perhaps the party preparation
Yeah,
is
he
more
looks
of a
like
priority.
The drunk younger brother trope.
Yeah.
It's not my fault
partying
they aren't
brother.
ready. Why don't I
Who
wait
just
here
lives off
while
his
you check
family's
in the
money 'cause he
butler's
doesn't have to be
pantry in the east
responsible for it.
corridor? I think I saw a maid go in there earlier.
What accent is that, do you think?
I shall take up no more of your time.
I don't know, I can't
bientôt.
hear your game.
Oh, right. Okay. So...
I'll listen to it later. Oh, actually, hold on. Let me go to the Twitch stream and unmute it.
Alright, it wants me to
Oh,
inspect
except we're
the
not talking
butler's
anymore.
pantry.
Hold on, can you talk to him again? I want to listen to his accent.
Okay.
But also...
They roll their R's, so it might be, Mediterranean. Butler's pantry.
Yeah.
Some kind of, well, French is Mediterranean, but yeah, some other Mediterranean accent.
Yeah, hold on. Let me look up where the last name Demir comes from.
Okay. No, don't go back. I was trying to inspect. Okay, good. I'm trying to see.
Oh, it's Old French. So, yes, yeah, it's a Old French name.
Oh, Elizabeth is here. Pots and pans. The cook has obviously used them for quite some time, judging by their condition. Alright, let's look around first.
Yeah, if they have a cook, then they usually take the same servants that like prepare food and stuff.
Oh.
Only the high-ranking ones, though, I think.
There does not seem to be anything of
Sorry.
interest in here.
Sorry, I follow the Old English Heritage YouTube channel.
Seeking to join it.
I highly suggest.
Seeking to join
No,
the
I
royalty. Be like Meghan Markle, who wants to be a duchess, but isn't.
What?
But also
No.
doesn't want to be a duchess. But still calls herself a
No,
duchess.
but No. I highly suggest Mrs. Crocombe. There's a whole fandom for her on YouTube now because she's just so sassy.
Alright, let's talk to
about
Elizabeth.
The way she cooks. Yeah, look those up.
Ah, Mademoiselle Elizabeth. What a pleasure to see you again.
Detective Poirot, I'm so glad you could make it.
Unfortunately, it is not purely for pleasure that I am here. Mademoiselle Angeline requires my attention professionally.
Yes, Angeline has told me. I'm glad she called upon you, Detective. I've been rather worried about her.
I will do everything I can to find the blackmailer and bring them to justice.
I have every faith in you.
I hope I am not interrupting you.
We're all very busy, as I'm sure you can imagine. After I'm done, I can come to your room and help you with any further questions.
I'm rather embarrassed to say I'm having trouble locating my room.
No one escorted you. I'm so sorry. Everyone is just so frantic at the moment. Madame has requested all staff prepare for this evening.
And you have been tasked with jobs in the pantry. Surely your talents could be used elsewhere.
I do as Madame asks. Well, as Archie asks.
Monsieur Sterling. Yes, I met him when I arrived. A charming gentleman. He did give me some rather vague instructions to find my room, though.
I can only apologise on his behalf. He would be mortified. I'm afraid I cannot be of much more help, but I believe you are located next to Mr. De Silva. By all means, the house is yours to explore.
I suppose I should not take Monsieur Sterling's lack of directions personally, considering the amount of work the staff has been tasked with. At least now I have permission to further roam the house. There we go. Now we have more places to
Okay,
look
great.
for.
So. Okay, great. Yeah, upstairs must be better.
I'm glad to see Mademoiselle Angeline has not allowed the blackmail to dampen her spirits today.
Yes, I'm afraid it may be all for show, though. She has not been herself, and it is not only I that have noticed.
Madame Vandenbosch. Surely it must have had some effect on her.
Madame has carried on as though nothing has happened. She has never been one to show emotion, and she doesn't seem to notice how it has affected Angeline. The staff, on the other hand... Angeline means no harm, but there have been some instances recently where she has acted rather sharply with them.
I hope not too sharply. A house of two Madame Vandenbosches would surely be too much for anyone.
Okay. I saw the welcome book as I arrived.
Ah yes, guests are requested to sign the book when arriving. I believe it gives details to the guests' room locations.
Aha!
It stated the male guests are to be staying in the East Wing.
Yes, Madame does not believe in male and female guests residing beside one another.
I've been eagerly waiting to hear more of Belgium's greatest love story.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
I'm afraid it is far from a happy ending. Luke is sadly no longer with us.
no.
Oh no.
Oh, mademoiselle, I was not aware.
It's fine, Detective, honestly. I'm sorry, but I really must finish this.
Poirot killed him.
Bien sûr, mademoiselle.
For a man that has a mind so brilliant and astute, I have made an easy job of embarrassing myself. Let this be a reminder to use one's gray cells before speaking. Oh.
Oh, that's so sad.
Merci, mademoiselle.
I wonder what
The pleasure is
happened.
mine, Detective.
Oh. Poirot killed him. Alright, talk to
She's like, it's your fault.
Let's kill all the other servants. Okay, nothing here. Okay, no links. It just says talk to Angeline again. But do we want to explore the house first? More of the house first before we talk to Angeline?
Beful you leave, Detective,
Oh,
I
think
have something
so,
for you
just in
beside the
case
furnace
we-
here from Angeline. She wanted me to give it to you on your arrival.
Merci, mademoiselle.
Hey, Ozzy. A letter.
Mhm.
The second letter acknowledges a payment from a previous blackmail letter. Mademoiselle Vandenbosch, you are wise to take me seriously. You have bought my silence for a moment at least. Your family's privacy obviously means a great deal to you. If you are willing to pay to keep your secrets hidden and continue to pay, you will. Would your maman be as willing to part with her wealth? You will bring a second parcel with another 5,000 francs to the cobblers, this time addressed to a Monsieur Fontaine by close on Friday. You have done your family a service by keeping this arrangement to yourself. I'm sure I do not have to tell you what will happen if the police are involved, and I hope it will not come to that. Oh. Yeah, the house. Yeah, we're gonna inspect the house first before we talk to Angeline. I'm now able to read the letters that were sent to Mademoiselle Angeline. I'm sure there is a great deal to learn from them, and hopefully some clues to the author. Oh, there was a quilt.
So I also want to say something. I want to say something else.
Wait.
About Zach. Oh, what?
Look, there was a fancy quill pen in the hall, and this was written very eloquently.
What a revelation!
I can't ignore the coincidence. The same style of pen that wrote the letters is present in the house. Talk to Elizabeth.
There's something else I want to acknowledge here about Zach.
Yeah.
With the gentry, it has to be a male that inherits the estate, but only the eldest male. The youngest one will have to depend on the generosity of their brother unless they get married and form their own thing. So a lot of them, if families had multiple sons, a lot of them would go into the clergy because that was an easier way to make money because you receive, part of the money from people giving to the church. But you won't receive the money from your estate.
That makes sense.
It would be at the...
Well, and it's also...
That's just something I want to say.
Just some security without having to... I mean, that's usually a profession where wealth is not a major concern.
Yeah. And I want to acknowledge that this is a few, decades after the time of Jane Austen. But those rules could still very well be in... Yeah, those rules could... it's a century or so after Jane Austen, but those rules could very well still be in place.
This is also Belgium.
Yeah, it's also Belgium.
Not England.
But usually with nobility, it just passes from the eldest son only. And then they just rely on paying out their younger siblings. And then it's just the eldest sibling they use.
Zakaria Demir, I presume, and his rather expensive luggage. His room faces the back garden. Okay, there's another saint. And another saint. So we found 4. Alright. You can hear a male voice practicing what sounds like a speech. Perhaps we shall hear this later. Oh. That doesn't sound okay. I should really conclude that this room is mine before going in. Oh, so did Zach somehow manage to come back upstairs?
I don't know if that's Zach's room. I think Zach... I don't think Zach's the one practicing the speech.
Yeah. Okay. More luggage. From Mr. E. de Silva, left unattended and right between the 2 front-facing rooms. Okay, so one of these is ours.
Yeah, because we're next to de Silva.
Okay, so we have 6 saints, all here.
Huh.
This may be my room, but it looks like I have a few things to settle first. Okay.
Aha.
Nope, that's De Silva's room then. Okay. Let's see if we can... Okay, so we can go up to the top floor then, because Elizabeth gave us permission.
Okay. Yeah, to explore the rest of the house.
Oh, wait, no, let's go actually to this fancy area.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it won't let us.
Aha.
Okay, so it still won't let us, but we can hopefully go upstairs now? This sounds like bluegrass or something coming from that room. Oh, we can't go upstairs yet.
Okay.
Cannot see Madame
So
Allow
maybe
me
we
to
do still have to talk to Angela.
Okay, let's see. Talk to Elizabeth, talk to Angeline. We've already talked to Gideon. Talk to Angeline. Okay. So we have a connection
Okay, we can
here,
make
maybe.
another connection here. That's probably what we
Okay.
have to do to figure out which room is ours.
Luggage for Mr. Edith Silva. Secretary doing. Okay, male voice practicing what sounds like a speech. It's not.
I think we're supposed to look for clues as to how to figure out which room is ours.
I like to expect the east rooms. Okay, so maybe
Did you like listen against? Sorry, go ahead.
against what? I listened against
Did
all
you
the doors.
listen against all the doors?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Then there must be something else because that would usually link to something else or have a check mark next to
Okay,
it.
let's keep inspecting the east rooms then.
Yeah. But the east rooms are on the other side.
That's right. So that must be a lady in there.
Yeah, because we already determined that the room we walked in was a ladies' room, and yeah.
Okay, did I inspect all the rooms? Sorry, there's like a fly. Yeah, I looked at all the rooms.
Oh.
Anything else on like the walls? There might be other clues in the other wing as well.
Ah.
What other wing?
The wing that had Zach and the other dude in it, practicing the speech.
Oh, another plant.
Oh.
We may also have to just do something else before our room is triggered.
Well, no, I'm trying to draw all the connections, and it said I have to inspect the rooms first.
Huh.
Okay.
Oh, grandfather clock again.
Hmm.
That's the same comment that we made. Alright. Is that it?
Yeah, I think it may be the same situation with distracting Angeline where we have to trigger something else before we can do that. You know?
Oh, maybe we have to talk to Zach, because it says we have to talk to him. Maybe we have to talk to him and he'll let us, like, into his room or something.
His room. Yeah, and then we can look in, or whatever. Maybe he saw Mr. De Silva. Whatever. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
Detective. It look.
Okay, Mr. Sterling said my room was on the first floor.
Is that what he said? I can barely understand most of what he says with that accent.
I can understand Mr. Sterling perfectly, but Mr. Demir's one more vin rouge away from becoming unintelligible.
I find his accent rather pleasant, reassuring.
I guess. Not too helpful when it comes to finding your room, though. You'll probably be the lucky one that has that hideous plant outside the door.
Okay.
I shall take up no more of your time.
Okay, so that's what it had to do to trigger us to get...
Okay, do we want to talk to Angeline while we're down here?
Oh, duh, yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Okay. Let's...
Okay, yeah, I think... Did
Go
that
talk-
trigger something?
No, it didn't. Let's go talk to Angeline.
What can I help you with, Detective?
Elizabeth showed me the letters you received. One of them has already been paid.
I was right to pay it, yes? You have read them. What do you think?
You were wise to consult me, but bowing to their threat may have only shown that you are willing to pay for their silence. Is the secret they speak of worth so much?
I wish I could, but I have no idea. The letter was addressed to me, but I have nothing to hide. Maman took one look at it and disregarded the whole thing as someone's idea of a joke.
She looked at it. She is not aware of the second letter.
She doesn't know I paid the first. I thought I could make it all go away.
Did you ask Madame if there was a family secret they could be privy to?
She said I was to ignore the letters and stop wasting my time with such foolishness. If there was something, she wouldn't tell me anyway.
It appears Mademoiselle believes her maman's attempts to brush away the serious nature of the letters as little as I do. May I ask how you came into such a large amount of money to pay the ransom?
I couldn't ask Maman for the money. She was angry that I had even considered paying it. Gideon offered to help.
Pardon, did he not think you foolish for paying?
He did, but he said he couldn't stand by and watch me in so much distress.
How honorable.
We are soon to be married, Detective. A loving partnership that faces their troubles together. They are his words.
Okay, so he's paying the blackmailer, so that's...
Yeah.
I did not mean anything by it, mademoiselle. You have found yourself a husband that will stand by your side and do what must be done to protect you. I am most pleased for you.
How has Mademoiselle Elizabeth been since the passing of her beloved Luke?
As you would expect, she has been in quite a state. It was such a terrible accident. She kept it to herself for almost a week before she even told me.
Pardon, how could you not know? Surely his absence from the house was noticed.
Maman fired him after he returned to the house. She said he could not be trusted.
Maman cannot trust anybody.
But Mademoiselle Elizabeth's position was kept?
I begged Maman for them both, but she said if he was willing to go behind her back, what else could he do?
Falling in love is a far cry from committing even the smallest crime, n'est-ce pas?
A cruel and unnecessary decision by Madame van den Bosch. She had no right to fire him and tear him away from his betrothed. I spoke with Mademoiselle Elizabeth, and I fear I may have upset her.
She has been a kind shoulder to lean on through all this mess, but it is her I worry about. She has been through so much.
I was not aware of what had happened, and by mentioning, I fear I may have only made it worse by dredging up the past.
Do not punish yourself, Detective. You are not to know. I don't think your honest mistake will make much difference to how she has been feeling recently.
It is easier said than done. I have already seen a difference in Mademoiselle Elizabeth. She was once so exuberant and optimistic, seeing the positives in everything and everyone, but now I fear the loss of her love and the careless reminder from moi may have dampened her outlook.
Merci, mademoiselle. I shall find...
Okay, now let's see if we can inspect the room.
Alright. I do like the setting. I like the way they designed the house.
Yeah.
And I like that they kept, you know, the ground floor visible.
Yeah. Nah, stop it. I'm trying to go in here. This is mine, right? No, this is...
No, I think it's the other one.
Yeah, the other one.
Hey, that's the one with the plant in front of it.
Yeah. Oh, actually, let's see if we can we make any connections? Okay, I still need to inspect the east rooms, so it looks like I have to go inspect our room first before we can draw more conclusions. Oh, this is the plant. I would not consider any form of nature ugly, but I'm not sure how I feel about this plant. Oh, I still can't go in. Oh, maybe I have to draw. Now I have to draw the conclusion that this is my room. Right? No.
Yeah, because it sounded like Zach already knew that he wasn't the one with the plant in front of it.
Zach's directions.
Order and method.
What?
That is the way.
Okay.
It's a hideous plant, and
A
he
hideous
said
plant
it's
that
next to
troubles
a
me.
hideous plant.
Yeah.
Oh, but I guess that doesn't necessarily mean that it's ours.
I cannot see the logic in this.
It just means that Oh, what it means is that nobody knows who is in the room with the
This will
hideous
not get
plant
me any
next
closer to
it.
my goal.
So we have to...
Oh, wait. This one is a speech and an audible music. Oh, so those rooms are
I
occupied.
should not be surprised by my own.
Yeah.
I must have been one of the last to arrive. I should settle myself as soon as possible. Some guests arrived already. Okay, so that was it? So I have to talk to Gideon and Elizabeth. Oh, there's one connection here. Okay. Elizabeth hasn't been herself. Luke passed away.
The pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together.
It is truly terrible that Luke passed away, and to see how broken Elizabeth is. Oh. She mourns for Luke. Okay, Luke was fired. And Cassandra is angry at Elizabeth and Luke.
Yeah, so maybe those two.
I cannot see the logic in this.
Elizabeth was upset that was it Florette?
Order and method. That is.
What do you think, weird vampire? She tried to contact Florette and it's mindful of the staff.
Is there something I.
Huh? Oh, okay, it's mourning for Luke. Oh.
Magnifique.
Losing a loved one and not having a close friend to talk to would be difficult for anyone. Elizabeth has lost a lot of loved ones. That's sad. Oh, and there's one link here too. Okay.
Can you read out
wants
the
me to
clues?
talk to Elizabeth as well. I will. Madame is unaware of the payments. Madame Van den Bosch is unaware of Mademoiselle's payment to the blackmailer. I wonder why she didn't ask for help. Gideon paid the first demand.
Gideon paid it.
Staff is concerned for Angeline. The staff have noticed a change in Mademoiselle Angeline are worried. Why are they so concerned, I wonder? Okay. Should I talk to Gideon first?
Well, we can still make a link, so... I think link Cassandra and
Things are
Gideon.
beginning to become clearer.
I've linked the...
That's the staff. Oh, cool.
They will no doubt be concerned for not only Angeline, but also for their positions at the house. What is the extent of their knowledge of the matter? Okay. So no more links here. So we have to talk to Elizabeth and Gideon. Next.
Okay.
Alright, let's go find Gideon. And then, do you want to call it a day? After we talk to Gideon?
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
Come on. There we go.
Please, ask away, detective.
I assume you have heard about the consequences of my visit last time.
Angeline has spoken of it. You made quite the impression on her, detective.
I feel responsible for what came from that day. Florette's dismissal and Luke's.
It is not your fault. Madame Van den Bosch does not like it when her rules or authority are undermined. I tried to explain to Angeline the same, but her guilt has not left her.
Mademoiselle explained the payment of the blackmail letter.
I suppose you think I was unwise to pay it?
I am glad Mademoiselle requested my help before you fell further out of pocket.
Madame Van den Bosch had no intentions of paying it, whether she believes there is a secret that could ruin the family or not.
Can you see my kitty? Over here.
I can see a little bit of his head.
Come on up, baby. Come on up. Oh, sweetheart.
It was an honorable move for you to make the payment. It was certainly no small fee.
Angeline is to be my wife, and then we shall be family. As far as I am concerned, my money is our money.
That's good.
Oh,
Merci,
cute.
monsieur. I shall leave you to prepare
I
for
like
tonight's
him.
celebrations.
I really hope he's not involved in anything shady.
All right. We are going to call that a day then. Make sure it auto-saves. Awesome. Yes, my
And-
little boy.
Perfect.
All right, what do you guys think?
I'm still enjoying this. It looks like we'll be following the same characters, which I think is fun. You know, it'll be good to see how the plot thickens.
Yes.
Maybe maybe what's going to happen in a few other chapters is Angeline's is going to go to her own country house, and there'll be something else happening there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll be nice. I like recurring characters. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, the growth and not just introducing characters, but then seeing some growth with their story is pretty fun. Yeah, I'm enjoying this too, Weird Vampire. I'm liking the story. I like the thoughtfulness about it. Come on up, Oz. Come on up. Come on, jump up.
Oh, you're welcome, Weird Vampire.
No, thank you. We love having you here. This is making our Sundays very fun. We're glad this week can be
Yeah.
a relaxing afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world. Say hello to Mr. Posborn. This is my cat. His name is Ozzy Posborn. All right, but thank you so much for
Yeah.
joining us. We had a great time. I'm glad that you're having a great time too. And like I said, we're up here on YouTube. You can follow us on Twitter. We always announce before we're going to go stream on Twitter, as well as all of our other videos and stuff whenever those are going to go up on Twitter and our Instagram as well. But yeah, thank you again, and I hope you have a wonderful afternoon or evening. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.